What is up, guys? Welcome back to another How to FiveM video. Today we are going to be talking specifically about ULC, how to use ULC as a LEO or firefighter in FiveM. We are using our beautiful Juniper by the Shore vehicles today. I mean, I just love how reflective they are. And I'm going to show you how to do all this stuff. So first and foremost, you can see down in the bottom right of the screen, there is your normal siren controller, and then there is a big white and black bar with a bunch of squares on it that have a bunch of words on it that, if you've never done LEO in any server before, are going to mean absolutely nothing to you, and that is totally fine. So let's go ahead and walk through each one of these so we can figure out each one of them and what they do. So stage 1 is going to be nothing flashing to the front of your vehicle and only your rear flashers, but not an aggressive rear flash. So it's going to be just the stuff that is kind of there to warn people. Say you're on the side of the road, whether it be doing some paperwork or whatever it is. It is, hey, I am here. I am the police. Please don't run into me. Now, stage 2, which is going to be the next one up, which is going to be the number 2 on your numpad on your keyboard, is going to be your full, I am pulling you over. Please stop. So you can see this is stage 1. That's stage 2. So it's going to have a lot more flashing on the back and a lot more flashing on the front. This is your, not your response pattern, but this is your, I have pulled you over, we are having a conversation, but I don't want to turn my lights off. Your response pattern is going to be a number 3 on the numpad, which is going to add the front wigwags and the strobing takedowns on the light bar. Again, the rear of the car looks exactly the same, but the front of the light bar is going to be the, hey, I am here, please move. Now, we're going to turn all those off. We'll leave the backs on for now. Now, the number 4 on the numpad is going to be takedowns. So that lights up the entire front of the light bar with white light to better, you can see how bright that is, to better aid you in doing traffic stops at night, searching for people, all that kind of stuff. Additionally, we have a left and right alley light that you can see just is the end of that light bar there, and it lights up everything. So if you're out here, and we'll turn the takedowns off as well, but let's just say you're cruising. We'll turn our rears on just so people don't have a conniption. But you're cruising, you're looking for a suspect, and you want to look down. You can see the reflection of those takedowns. And you're just looking down alleys, right? So you can just cruise through here, and you can just use the alley lights to help illuminate more stuff on the right and left side of the car. Don't use this on traffic stop, obviously, for obvious reasons, because then you're just throwing light into the middle of nowhere. But it does help illuminate things off to the left and right, more than just the spotlight. Finally, we're going to turn our Luxart vehicle control completely off, and you're going to hit 7. Now, every car is going to be different. Some are going to have full cruise. Some are just going to have the end lights. If you live in some states on the East Coast, you're going to recognize this from a lot of cars that drive, a lot of states that require their police cars do have cruise lights on. We do not require you to run cruise lights, but if you do have the ends like this, you will, be a little more visible. So if you're just doing a neighborhood patrol, something like that, and you want to throw your cruise lights on just so everyone knows, hey, there's police in the area, crime prevention, whatever it is, there you go. Now, to answer a couple questions that we have gotten within the server, yes, you do in fact have to have a numpad in order to make all of this work, unfortunately. I know a lot of people like their 10 keyless keyboards, whatever it is. You can pick up a pretty cheap USB numpad for, not that much on Amazon or at Best Buy. But yes, if you don't have a numpad, you are going to have to ask somebody to get in your car, put it in the response pattern, and then you can patrol. So it's unfortunately, that is just the way it is. All of our cars are ULC. We think they're a higher quality car. So yeah, if you don't have a numpad, unfortunately, you're going to have to get one of your fellow law enforcement officers to come and turn your lights on for you. Not that big of a deal. You can still use the LVC because that's just a D-pad config. You might actually be able to change them in keybinds. I haven't looked into it too much, but pretty much everything else on your main keyboard is going to be bound to something already. I just love these cars and how reflective they are. Sorry, a moment for the car. Yeah, look at how well they reflect. Opie did such a good job on these. Sorry, got sidetracked there. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put it in our Ask an Admin, or better yet, in the comment section down below. I will be there to answer as many questions as I possibly can. Thank you guys for watching. This was a longer tutorial video, but I hope you guys learned something. If you didn't know how to use ULC as a Leo or firefighter, and yes, our fire trucks do have ULC. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you in the next one. See ya.